Big 12 Football Media Days here at the Star in Frisco with Ari Timken. I'm James Westling. We welcome in who we think is the most underrated quarterback in this league, TCU quarterback Josh Hoover. Why is that? Do you feel that way?
I don't really pay attention much to the stuff on social media or any of that. I don't know. It's kind of how it's been my whole life. I mean, no one's never really been the guy. You know, I've always kind of had a chip on my shoulder about just everything, the way I play, and so I it's nothing new to me. You know, I feel like I can hold my own with the best of them, and I'm looking forward to that opportunity this fall. I mean, that's all there is to it. I'm going to have an opportunity to show what I can do and show what our team can do, and we're excited about it.
We couldn't find you 51 yards. 3,949. We couldn't find my man 51 yards. Get over 4K.
Yeah, no, we were playing in the bowl game, and you know, I could really care less. I wanted some other guys to get a chance to get in the game, and it's no big deal.
You're not a big stats guy then.
Huh? No, they don't remember stats. They don't. Those get broken after a while. So
that's a good point.
But you did set a record. Just for the record, Josh Hoover is the single season passing leader in TCU history. 51 yards short of 4,000 yards.
It'll work out.
But look, this was a very one-dimensional offense last year. You didn't even have 1,000 total yards rushing. So I think that speaks to how good you were because everybody knew what you were going to do. They were chasing you. Pass rushers were after you, and you still performed, still put up big-time numbers. It's really difficult to do that when they know what's coming and still can't stop it.
Yeah, I mean, I think Coach Browse did a great job of using some guys in the run game like Savion Williams later in the year, and that's we had a lot of success the last 6 games doing that, and so I think it's just props to our coaching staff for figuring out ways to help our offense and grow in the ways we need to grow, and so I feel really good about our run game going into this year. We've got some really good backs that I think are going to do a great job, and I think we're going to be better in that area, and I think it's going to help us as an offense.
So this offseason, Tennessee has a change at quarterback. You released some type of statement, or there's a quote. We were talking about it on our show. It was just incredibly mature about the fact that you're all in on TCU. Like, you're not going anywhere. Why'd you stay at TCU, and what does TCU mean to you?
Did you get any calls from Knoxville?
Yeah, there's some fans. No, I'm not. I love TCU. I love Fort Worth. I love being here. It's an hour away from where I grew up. The people I've met at TCU, not even talking about football, people I've met at TCU have been unbelievable to me. I know it's going to be my home for the rest of my life. I love Texas, and it was never about chasing that stuff. I love my teammates. I told them, like I said, I told them I was going to be the quarterback this year, and kind of the way I grew up, you tell somebody you're going to do something, you better do it. And so that's all there was to it, and I wanted to go win a Big 12 championship. I'll never forget sitting in Coach Dyke's office when he offered me, and no one else offered me. I had one Power 5 offer. And,
wow.
And he offers me, and the first thing I thought of when I walked out was I'm going to win a Big 12 championship before I leave here. And so that's never left my mind. It's always been a goal of mine to do, and I'm excited about that opportunity, and TCU is where I want to be.
All right, what did you have to do this offseason to take the next step?
I think just maturing as a quarterback. The more you play, the more you mature, at least for me. This spring was huge. I missed the spring before, had a back injury, had surgery, and so being able to go through spring ball gave me a great opportunity to continue to grow and just mature and make good decisions. And I felt like there was a clicking moment this spring where I just started to come to me a little bit about making decisions, when to take chances, when not to, when to check it down. And I think that's going to be huge for our offense going forward. Mixing that with the run game is going to be really big. So I think that was something I worked on and something I felt better about.
Your dad played in the NFL?
My dad did. His dad did too.
Why are you actually surprised, James? He threw for 4,000 yards last year.
It's a fun fact.
My dad played linebacker.
It's just a fun fact.
My dad played linebacker.
I mean, football's all you know, right?
All I know. Yeah, growing up, from the time I can remember, I've had a football in my hand, throwing it, and he was always telling us, hey, man, you don't want to play linebacker. You got to hit all practice, and, this is back when 3 days were a thing, and, he checks his mirrors like this. He can hardly turn his neck. He's like, hey, trust me, quarterback's where it's at. Those guys wear dresses and get to wear red jerseys. So I'm thankful that I listened to him, and I love playing quarterback.
I'm also trying to figure out how you were only a 3-star recruit. Like that caught my attention when you said that TCU was your only Power 5 offer.
Yeah. I mean, I was a big baseball guy. I never really went to camps, and I didn't really do any of that. I didn't know any better, and all I knew was play for my high school, be the best I can be, and the way I see it, it all works out in the end. You can only hide for so long, and it all works out.
So you bring in Joseph Manjack. We saw him last year with Houston. Really good possession receiver. Sonny said he reminds him a little bit of Jack Besh. Do you see that?
I do. I see a comparison there. Manjack's a big frame guy. I mean, he's 6'3", 215, big dude. But, he lines up, and guys, it's funny to watch because they don't think he's going to run by him, and then he takes off running, and he just blows by people. And so it's really, really cool to see. I'm expecting so much from him this year. I love him as a guy, better person than he is a player. And that's the kind of guys we recruit at TCU. That's who we want. So I'm excited about him. And, Jordan Dwyer, really, really good player from Idaho. Love the way he plays, tremendous feel. And I love those feel guys, the guys you can throw open like Jack Besh, like Eric McAllister, guys like that. And so I think they're going to fit really good into what we do.
Talking with TCU quarterback Josh Hoover here at Media Days, you guys have a massive game to kick off the season against North Carolina. Bill Belichick. I mean, did you ever think you'd be playing in a game where the opponent is coached by Bill Belichick? And what does that matchup mean for you and for TCU?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny to think, you never really anticipated that. But at the end of the day, it's game one. It's week one, just like every year. You got to go out there and execute your offense, execute your plan. You never know exactly what they're going to do to you in any week one. I mean, sometimes you show up and they do something different, like Stanford did last year. They played completely different defense than they've ever played. And so, you go play North Carolina, and you're just excited about that opportunity on Monday night to go play a really good football team and a cool atmosphere. And, obviously Coach Belichick's got going to leave a great legacy on football, and, surely have a lot of respect for him and what he's done. But at the end of the day, we're going to go play their players, and we're going to do what we can to get after them.
All right, let's get to know TCU quarterback Josh Hoover. What's the best compliment, it can be football or non-football related, that you've ever received from a coach or teammate?
Coach or team? I think the best compliment to me has nothing to do with football. It's just being a guy that is there for people. Somebody that's what people are going to remember. They're not going to remember if you threw for 4,000 yards or 33,900.
He remembers.
They're going to, yeah.
It was
Some
written
people
down.
do. I won't.
It was written
I
down.
won't. Yeah,
I don't remember it.
I wrote it down in my diary.
When I'm on my deathbed someday, I want guys to say that, hey, he was a great guy. He cared about me. He was a team player. Just a humble guy that would do anything for anybody and tough as nails. So that's probably just the stuff that I care about. Is just the leadership stuff and toughness, that stuff you can control.
Well said.
Yep. Awesome, man. You check
It's funny.
all
He
those
asked Noah
boxes.
Fifito how his teammates would roast him. He did the complete opposite question to you. Like, Noah, make fun of yourself. Josh, tell me how great you
We
are.
got to
Yeah,
flip
yeah.
the script. You can make fun of yourself, too, if you want.
You need to apologize to Noah and have him back on here. Let him do his thing.
Actually, I feel a little bit bad. I do. Josh, good stuff, man.
Yes, sir.
Good
Thank
luck
you.
this
Josh.
season.
Appreciate you.
TCU quarterback Josh Hoover here at Big 12 Football Media Days, exclusively on TuneIn.